As a doctor, one of the things I get asked about all the time is supplements, specifically AG1. And you know what? I'm tired of seeing people spend a fortune on a product that frankly seems to be more marketing than actual magic. A subscription for one 30-serving pouch is about $79. The truth is, you can get much better health benefits for a tiny fraction of that cost. In this video, I'm going to break down the science of why I don't recommend it, and then I'm going to show you the type of smoothie I make every morning to actually support my health. This isn't sponsored. This is about giving you real, evidence-based information so that you can take control of your own health. So let's talk about the appeal of something like AG1. Because the marketing is brilliant. They sometimes promise comprehensive and convenient daily nutrition with over 75 high-quality ingredients, including vitamins, minerals, and compounds from whole foods. It's seductive, right? They sell it as the ultimate nutritional insurance, an all-in-one fix that lets you ditch your other supplements. And they've got a whole army of influencers and podcasters telling you it's the secret to their endless energy. The problem is when you actually peel back that marketing layer and look at the science, the magic pill idea falls apart. You're paying a massive premium for convenience, but what are you really getting? For me, the issues with greens powders like AG come down to three big things. The sketchy lack of transparency from proprietary blends, the question of how well your body can use these nutrients from processed powders, and a huge deficiency in one of the most important things for a healthy diet, fiber. The first red flag of the AG label is the proprietary blend. When a company does this, they have to list the ingredients, but they don't have to tell you the exact amount of each one. All you know is that the ingredients are listed in order by weight. They give these blends impressive names like nutrient-dense superfoods, but this is a huge problem. It allows manufacturers to pack the label with trendy ingredients you'll recognize, like spirulina or ashwagandha, but potentially only include them in tiny, useless amounts. It's a practice some call ingredient dusting. You see something on the label and get excited, but it's just a sprinkle. You're not getting the therapeutic dose you need for any real benefit. Without knowing the doses, you can't know if a product is effective. You just have to trust the company. As a doctor, I don't run on trust. I run on evidence, and the evidence here is hidden. You could be paying for a product that's mostly the cheapest stuff in that blend, with just a hint of the good stuff. It's a marketing gimmick that keeps you from making an informed decision. My second issue gets at a fundamental concept of nutrition, the power of whole foods. Our bodies were designed and created to get nutrients from food in its natural, complete form. An orange isn't just vitamin C, it's a whole package of vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, and phytonutrients, along with fiber that all work together. This food matrix helps your body absorb and use everything more effectively. When you pulverize and dehydrate foods into a powder, you risk destroying that delicate synergy. While some nutrients and supplements can be well absorbed, and AG1 does use some bioavailable forms, you lose the context of the whole food. You can't be sure if you're getting the same benefit as you would from, say, just eating the actual food. And that brings me to the most glaring miss, fiber. A scoop of AG1 has just 2 grams of fiber. 2 grams. For comparison, a single cup of raspberries has 8 grams. A tablespoon of chia seeds has 5 grams. Fiber is non-negotiable for gut health. It feeds your good bacteria, regulates blood sugar, helps you feel full, and keeps you regular. Relying on a powder with only 2 grams of fiber for your foundational nutrition is doing a huge disservice to your gut, which is the cornerstone of your entire health. So if you're tired of spending a fortune on mysterious powders and want to learn how to use real, whole foods to get real health benefits, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. I'm all about giving you health information you can actually use without the hype. So if AG1 isn't the answer, what is? Well, it's not another pill or another powder. It's not some crazy hack. The solution has always been right in front of us: real food. Adopting a whole foods plant-based diet has been shown to decrease inflammation and reduce the risks of diabetes, heart disease, and many cancers, including breast, colon, and prostate cancer. Some research even shows it can help reverse heart disease and diabetes, conditions that many people with chronic pain are more susceptible to. Making a big change can feel daunting, which is where the smoothie comes in. It's a great option to get your greens in, especially on days when you might be too busy to eat a full salad. For a fraction of the cost of a monthly AG1 subscription, you can make a daily smoothie that's better in every single way. Way more fiber, more powerful nutrients in a form your body recognizes, and total transparency about what you're putting in your body. This isn't just a green smoothie. This is a targeted, anti-inflammatory, gut-loving powerhouse. Let me show you the formula I use to build it. This formula is dead simple, and every category of ingredient is here for a specific science-based reason. First, your base here. There's just 1 cup of water, or 1 glass of water, and this can vary based on how big of a smoothie you're eating. I generally like to make a bigger smoothie, so we'll add a little bit more. Next are greens. I always add 2 cups of leafy greens. This could be spinach or mixed greens. They're packed with nutrients and are a great calorie filler. Now for our first powerhouse. This is some micro rainbow mix of sprouted grain. Now there's this mix of sprouts. Adding 1 cup this smoothie. If there's one superfood I get behind, this is it. Sprouts are one of the most potent sources of a compound called sulforaphane. Sulforaphane is a big deal because it activates something in your body called the NRF2 pathway, which is like a master switch for your cell's defense systems. It helps lower inflammation, toxins, and some studies have shown it has anti-cancer properties and might even help lower fasting blood sugar. Next, for a blast of antioxidants and fiber, we add a couple of frozen berries and bananas along with that. So here we go, adding these in to the smoothie. All right, frozen berries have the coldness that makes it refreshing, but berries like blueberries, raspberries, and blackberries are loaded with compounds called polyphenols, especially in anthocyanins. These are powerful antioxidants that fight daily damage and inflammation that can lead to chronic diseases. They're great for your heart, your brain, and your gut. Plus, using them frozen makes this smoothie nice and thick. For extra creaminess and a major dose of minerals, I usually add 2 bananas. Using bananas adds a thicker texture and a natural sweetness, but they also are a great source of potassium, a crucial mineral that helps regulate blood pressure and support heart health. Now for our anti-inflammatory superstar, turmeric. I add about half a teaspoon of organic turmeric powder. The active compound is curcumin, which has potent anti-inflammatory effects that have been compared to some anti-inflammatory drugs in certain studies. Curcumin is notoriously hard for your body to absorb. To fix that, we have to add our next ingredient, which is a pinch of black pepper. It contains piperine, which can boost the bile of curcumin by up to 2,000%. It's a powerful 1-2 punch against inflammation. To round it out, I add 1 tablespoon of ground flaxseed or chia seeds. This is for another boost of fiber and healthy omega-3 fatty acids, which also fight inflammation and support brain health. And finally, a squeeze of half a lemon that brightens the flavors, cuts any bitterness from the greens, and adds a little vitamin C. Adding this lemon with a little squeeze. All right. Now, before you blend, a very important caveat. If your current diet is very low in fiber, your gut has few of the healthy bacteria needed to digest a massive influx of it. For many on a standard Western diet, this smoothie might be more than 10 times your normal fiber intake. Some studies show that the average person with fibromyalgia, for example, eats less than 1 serving of fruit or vegetables a day. For those individuals, and especially for people with conditions like irritable bowel syndrome, this sudden increase may cause GI distress. To balance this, it's important to start low and gradually increase the fiber content over time. You might start with half the greens and half the berries and work your way up. This allows your colon, in a sense, to hire more healthy gut bacteria to digest it all. Now we're going to blend it until it's perfectly smooth. Going to pour this in. So delicious. For those of you who think that the greens might make it bitter, that lemon or lime really balances out, and you don't even realize you're eating a whole bunch of these greens that might have a little bit more of a bitter taste. And there you have it. Look at that. It's a vibrant, thick, and just packed with life. And the taste is delicious. It's creamy and sweet from the fruit, a little zesty from the lemon, and totally smooth. You'd never guess it's loaded with all those powerful greens and spices. Let's do a quick comparison. This type of smoothie costs a couple of dollars to make, and the fiber content is massive. Depending on the exact ingredients I use that day, it gives me around 15 to 20 grams of fiber. For example, a version with 2 bananas, berries, broccoli sprouts, greens, and flax seeds or chia seeds gives you 19 grams of fiber. But that's not all. I typically have this smoothie alongside my breakfast, which is a simple bowl of overnight oatmeal I make with 1.5 cups of oats, 1.5 cups of water, 2/3 cups of blueberries, and a 1/4 cup of walnuts. And sometimes I'll add a tablespoon of honey for a little extra sweetness. The bowl of oatmeal alone adds another 18 to 20 grams of fiber to my morning. So between the smoothie and the oatmeal, I'm starting my day with close to 40 grams of fiber. Compare that to the mere 2 grams of fiber in a serving of that expensive green powder. I know this seems like a lot of food, and for many of you with lower calorie needs, you likely only need 1/3 to 1/2 of what I eat. You can and should modify this based on your own calorie needs. And what's great when you eat a whole food plant-based diet, your hunger should naturally tie into your calorie needs. Now let's compare my breakfast to a more indulgent but still common American breakfast. 2 eggs, a couple of sausage links, 2 slices of buttered toast, and a cup of fried hash browns and a large coffee frappuccino. A restaurant meal of just the eggs, sausage, toast, and hash browns can have nearly 1,000 calories and 22 grams of saturated fat. And a coffee frappuccino, which can tack on another 300 calories with virtually no fiber. And the full meal is a gut buster. The grand total comes to around 1,300 calories, loading with over 30 grams of saturated fat, and contains only about 5 to 7 grams of total fiber. My breakfast, on the other hand, comes in at around 1,160 calories, is packed with nutrient-dense anti-inflammatory foods, contains virtually no saturated fat, and delivers that incredible 40 grams of fiber. The difference in nutritional quality is staggering. And it's not just about fiber. The oatmeal provides slow-release energy and a type of soluble fiber called beta-glucan, which is incredible for heart health because it can help lower cholesterol. The blueberries add more of those disease-fighting antioxidants we've talked about, and the walnuts deliver a significant dose of plant-based omega-3 fatty acids known as ALA. Walnuts are one of the best plant sources for these fatty acids, which are crucial for brain health and have been shown to reduce inflammation. This is what real nutrition looks like. It's not some dehydrated powder in a fancy, it's real synergistic food that your body knows what to do with. Look, the desire for a quick health fix is totally understandable, but the magic pill that a lot of these companies are selling is a flawed idea. True health isn't found in a proprietary blend of 75 processed ingredients. It's built on a foundation of whole, plant-based foods. This smoothie isn't a magic bullet either, but it's a powerful tool. It's a daily deposit into your health bank account, a strategy focused on adding an abundance of real, powerful anti-inflammatory foods to your diet in a way that's easy, affordable, and delicious. So please save your money. Stop buying the hype. Go to the grocery store, grab these types of simple ingredients, and start your day with something that will actually nourish you from the inside out. Try this for a week and let me know how you feel in the comments. I'm willing to bet you'll feel a bigger difference than you ever did from a scoop of expensive green powder. Thanks for watching.